Hey everyone, welcome back to Review Wars. I'm Kyle.
I'm the J, baby. JP.
And with the new Guardians of the Galaxy movie coming out, they just released the game for Telltale, and we're going to talk about our feelings towards that whole genre of games, the Telltale, and what we think about the new Guardians game. JP, what'd you think of it?
Well, let me start off with Telltale.
Telltale, the whole gaming genre.
Yeah.
All right.
I hate it.
Why do you hate it? Like,
I hate it.
Everyone likes Telltale.
It's a story narrative. It's story driven. It's literally the most linear game you can play. I mean, I played Super Mario Brothers, or heck, Super Mario World. I mean, we're talking about regular Nintendo and Super Nintendo, and I have more freedom with those games. So I was never a fan. To me, it's a step backwards in video games. I don't know how
it's a step backwards, but okay.
It's a huge step backwards because we're merging the lines of video games and books. It's pick your own tale, except are the decisions you make really that effective in the story?
Okay.
Are they?
Okay.
I don't know. So I never liked them. I don't.
How many have you played?
I played Walking Dead the first couple episodes, and it was
just
trash.
didn't like it. Okay, that's
didn't
fine.
like it. So with Guardians of the Galaxy, favorite movie.
Okay.
So I was really happy about it. Once I started playing it, a lot of things stuck out. This is not Guardians of the Galaxy that I know of, because I never read the comics.
Okay.
I never read the comics, never saw the cartoon, any of that, so all I know is the movie, and this is not Guardians of the Galaxy. The character animations, they're unrecognizable. I mean, granted, they're silhouettes that look vaguely like the characters from the movie, but they're horrible. The actual animations, I mean, we're talking, how many games have you played and you've watched the animations? It looks good. It's like you're watching a movie a lot of times in the cutscenes. This is crap. Let's go back to Walking Dead. Okay, this is the first Telltale games. Okay, you know, we're playing it. It's Walking Dead. You don't expect too much, but guess what? How many years ago was that? And how many series of games have they made since then? And there is zero innovation.
Oh,
they have come nowhere.
No, whatever.
Okay, now people say they like Telltale games. Fine.
Yeah.
I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you enjoy it. Someone has to, otherwise they're not going to make money.
Yeah,
right?
they're making lots of money.
They're making money.
Yeah.
Okay, so compare. You want to put them in their own genre? Fine. I don't. I put them in video games. It is a video game. So I'm going to review it as a video game.
Okay.
And I'm going to compare it to other video games. And it's a big stinking 2.
You give it a 2?
It's a 2.
Wow.
Okay, I only like it. There's a little bit of humor to where I actually enjoyed. The rest of the humor is just childish. It's not funny. The voice animation or the voice acting isn't that good. The decisions you get is just it's not fun. It's button cues. You're watching cutscenes and button cues. That's all you're getting. That's it. Yeah, there's a little bit of like exploration. You gotta find something, then you gotta hit the button. But it's button cues. I don't care for it. What's the point? What am I gaining from this? It's pick your own adventure in a book. I'm not. I want to read a book. I'm gonna read a book. I don't want to watch it on a video game.
Read a book, right?
And then the price. I want to complain about the price, but it's like $5 an episode.
$5 an episode. Or you can buy the season pass for 20. So
20.
It's not $20.
So $25. You're getting an hour and a half an episode. You know, maybe.
Nah, these are long. Well, at least the new Guardians is kind of long. But
it was an hour and a half for $5.
No,
so
an hour and a half. Yeah.
$5, hour and a half. I'd rather just go see a movie. You know, I'd rather go pay $5 to go see a movie than buy this and regret it. So yeah, 2. And that shares every other Telltale game.
Every Telltale game at least. I guess a maximum of 2. Okay.
It's a 2.
I actually really like the Telltale. I played I played almost all of them, I want to say. I started with the Jurassic Park game, and it started really good. Fell in love with The Walking Dead Season 1. Played a little bit of Season 2, never quite finished it. Borderlands was really good.
Because it sucked.
Wolf Among Us, awesome. Great original storyline.
I heard Wolf Among Us was good.
Yeah,
I heard that.
You gave it a 2 just now.
Yeah, well, it's an original storyline, so you don't have anything to base it against.
And to really go with the... So I like the Telltale just franchise altogether. I love the fact that it's a mobile game, too, where you can play on your iPad or your iPhone, so it's not just limited to the consoles. The biggest thing for me, yeah, I think just the fact that it's just you can play it anywhere you go. If you're bored, you can just hook it up and play. Guardians of the Galaxy. So yeah, this is not the movies Guardians of the Galaxy, right? It's the same characters, but obviously they use different voice actors and models and stuff like that. They want to play Chris Pratt the money, or Batista all the money for caricatures of themselves. So they just went towards the Marvel, like what the comic book characters look like. The storyline was really good. The music in the game was pretty decent. they kind of really blow you away with the story, in my mind, kind of quickly, because, like, who you think the big bad guy is going to be in the whole franchise is obviously, like, not going to be the bad guy. So you have a whole different way to go with it. It's just starting to get, exciting. It's episode 1, so you really don't really know what's all happening just yet. You just kind of see what's, they kind of just laid a very nice intro to, what's going to be a bigger story. As far as a rating goes, man, I give it right now I give it a 7.5. Look, it's $20, so it gets a little bit of a higher. If it was a $60 game, yeah, it would be terrible, right? It would be like, this is a waste of money. It's $20, or you pay $5 an episode, and if you didn't like if you didn't like episode 1, you could just stop. But there's a reason why people here keep playing them. It's just a fun, like he was saying, it's a book and it's a video game. It's the best of both worlds. You get to interact as your favorite character, right? I got to be Star-Lord. I got to be Batman in a previous game. I got to live in the Jurassic Park world and actually have my choices to a certain extent. Now, everyone knows that at the end of the day, the storyline stays pretty linear. But, certain characters can and will die based on your decisions. So that's got, it's kind of a neat aspect.
Not in Guardians.
You don't know that yet. Of the main characters, probably they're not going to die, right? They're just not going to die. But you never know what Telltale's going to do. They've definitely introduced some new story streets like with the Batman game, with Vicky Vale actually being the big bad guy at the end of the game. So that was just a big, giant M. Night Shyamalan twist. So it's very interesting. There's a reason why people keep playing the... What? You don't like M. Night?
M. Night Shyamalan twist?
You don't even say his name right.
It's Shyamalan moment.
Yeah, so... Anyways, there's a reason why people keep playing them. So what was your final grade? You said 2 the whole way, right?
To 2. The character animations are terrible.
So here you go.
This is 2017.
This
their animations, the mouth is off. It looks like you're watching a subtitled movie or a dubbed movie.
This is how you know he doesn't know what he's talking about, because they keep making these games. On every review site you've ever seen, they get a 7 or above. Everyone loves them.
He's right. The
storyline just kills it on every one of these games. People clamor for more. There's probably going to be a new Batman. After Guardians is over, they'll keep with the Marvel franchise. And you know what? That's all I have to say about that. See you next time.
That's mine.